Hi, welcome back. This is Doug and Cindy with Help Me Help Mama 5cast. Thanks for joining in today. Hope you're having a great day. And today we're going to talk about mama's financial issues. And there's a bunch of them. Whole bunch of them. I don't think we'll get them all covered in this segment, but one thing, are her accounts secure so she doesn't become the victim of a scam or theft? And that's some questions we get sometimes. And I guess the question is, secure from what, right?
Well,
Because
secure. That's a good question.
is
though,
a fox
because-
in the hen house, or is a fox outside the hen house?
Exactly.
Is she trying to make it secure from some family member, or make it secure from some external threat? So,
or somebody that calls her on the phone and talks her into giving them her credit card number. You know, that's the scam.
Yeah.
The elderly are the number one victims of scams in our country. So.
oh yeah, and we hear
Happens
about all
every
kind of
day.
scams, like some young person calls up and says, "Grandpa, I'm in Venezuela," and how they got down there, who knows? I'm in Venezuela, and I need. They got me arrested, and I know I shouldn't have been doing that, but I need you to send me $3,000, and this is Billy. Well, Billy, it don't sound like you. Well, I've got a cold. And Grandpa wires Billy $3,000, and that's the last time he saw it. And we've seen that specific scam in our area of the country, and that's just one of many. So, what can you do if you're one of the kids, what can you do to help your parents? Well, you can, a lot of things. You can educate them if they're still competent and still taking care of their own business. Let them know things like this are going on, and that Billy's not in Venezuela and probably won't be going. And just talk to them about it. Let them know that there's stuff like this going on.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Depending upon where they are cognitively, you might want to limit their access to credit cards.
Yes.
And the amount of money that they have in the bank accounts, so that they could use a debit card. So kind of limit that, because there are thieves everywhere. It may be somebody that comes to mow the lawn, or somebody that comes and says, "Oh, I'm going to repave your driveway for $10,000," and that scam's been around here too.
And we've had people say, "Well, I need a power of attorney so I can keep Mom from giving money to my worthless brother-in-law," or whoever, some family member or some neighbor or something like that. Well, a power of attorney won't do what you're thinking that it will do. A power of attorney is where Mom gives someone else in the family permission to take actions on her behalf, but she still has the authority to make actions or make decisions for herself. So a power of attorney doesn't strip her of any rights. To do that, you'd have to do a guardianship, which you need a couple of doctor's letters usually, depending on state law, conservatorship or something like that. Or, you can set up, if it's a credit card, one of the kids could be on the account. If it's a local, some banks, especially in smaller areas, are more vigilant to watch out to help protect the elderly. Sometimes you could set it up where 2 signatures would be required on the account, or maybe if it's over a certain amount of money, more than 1 signature would be required on it. So there's several things that can be done to help, prevent.
I think a good first step is to talk to your loved one about this, because they may not be aware. They may not be aware that they're vulnerable, and that there are people out there that are out there just to take advantage of them. So they need to know that. A lot of times they're going to want to maintain their independence as long as possible, and part of that independence is making their own choices on how they spend their money. And they may say, "Well, this is my money. I'm going to spend it how I want." But if there's large amounts that are given away, it could prevent them someday from qualifying for some benefits that they may drastically need. So,
and depending on, like you said, depending on their cognitive ability, you may want to do something like have a checking account with a limited amount of money on it that Mom or Dad has access to, and put most of the money in an account where it's not is easily accessed for something like this. So, and again, it's bottom line, it's their money, but if they start declining, these are just mechanisms that you can do to help protect them from things that may happen and from people that would try to take advantage of them. The attorney generals in a lot of states have championed causes to help protect seniors, and some banks participate to some level, but these are just a few things that can be done. So thank you for the questions. If you have other questions, as always, please send them to us at support@helpmehelpmama.com. We thank you for that. We hope you're having a great week, and we will see you again on the next video.
And thank you for being a caregiver for your loved one. You're making a huge difference in their life.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and click on that little notification bell to be notified the next time we do a video.
And if you want to interact with us, check out the description below and leave us a comment and let us know what legal or caregiver topics you'd like to hear about.